The Alliance needs you. I need you. To like and subscribe.
Da-da-da. Welcome back to Mass Effect. Been very excited to be able to record something again because it's had a busy week. We just did the Asteroid X-57 mission, the DLC quest essentially, which in the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect is just very nicely integrated. Although, what it could use is some sort of introductory briefing, because I don't remember getting anything until we just straight up went there. Even then, actually, I'm not sure if we were properly informed as to what was going on with the Batarian terrorists over there, what they were trying to do. I wanted to go after the Cerberus group. Admiral Kahoku has given you the coordinates to a research facility run by the Cerberus group. You need to investigate the planet Binthu to find out why Cerberus is unleashing alien monstrosities in the Attican Traverse. Go to the Yangtze system in the Voyager cluster and investigate Cerberus activities on Binthu. Oh yeah, we were still at the asteroid. So Voyager is one of the outermost clusters. Oh, Yangtze is right here. There we go. Okay, while we were surveying these planets, what we know about Cerberus so far is they were an Alliance Black Op organization. Ooh, a Prothean data disk. That means that they were part of the Alliance, but it's all secret, plausible deniability. So if there's any questions about anything unethical they might be doing, then the Alliance could just deny it. And there's no official reports on what they do. There we go, some rare elements. And from what we know is they've gone rogue, as in they don't listen to the Alliance anymore. They're doing unethical things involving alien monsters. They're trying to create some sort of super weapon or super soldier. And not only that, they are responsible for killing Kahoku's team of Marines that went missing, as well as eventually Kahoku himself when he found out that they were behind it. Here's the planet Binthu. Binthu has an atmosphere of carbon dioxide with a permanent haze of toxic chlorine and clouds of sulfur dioxide that periodically drop torrents of acidic rain on the surface. Its crust is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of calcium. Like most worlds in the Voyager cluster, Binthu has only been charted within the last 20 years by Alliance surveyors. There is no known native ecology. Data about the world is surprisingly brief and generic, painting a picture of an unpleasant and uninteresting place. But how much of that is true, I wonder? Maybe it is an uninteresting place, or maybe that's just what they said to keep anyone too curious away. Who do we put in with us? How about Liara and Garrus? So we have biotics and we have some tech powers and firepower. We've landed. And clearly there is some type of grass, so there is some sort of life here. And I see a mineral right in front of us. So I want to go investigate that. When I first had an Xbox 360, I played this game. I went out with a friend of mine, and we went to go... Well, with two friends, actually. We went to go see a movie. I don't remember what movie it was at the time. But while we were killing time before the movie started, I'd like to try the assault rifle. We were killing time before the movie started and went to a game store. And my friend had enough money to buy one game. And I think we told him there was some kind of other shooter game. I don't recall if it was Call of Duty or something. But we told him he should pick that up. There's something over there. Facility. But instead he picked up Mass Effect, and we had never heard of it, so we were like, this looks lame, sci-fi. But he was like, no, I want to get it, so we're like, alright. We went home, and eventually he played it, we watched him play it. We were like, this is actually really cool and really fun. I don't recall how much time was in between that, maybe a year or so, and before I was able to get my own Xbox. Oh, he's one of those pyramids. Heavy turrets. But it was very exciting when I finally got to play the game myself. And destroyed. But I played it at... I wasn't able to play it at an HD resolution. So those icons for... You may be been able to see in the bottom right corner for an anomaly and for a mineral. They were all indistinguishable blobs. And then one day I got... I think it was a gift from my parents. For either my birthday or Christmas or something like that. I don't get that many gifts, but it was a fairly big gift for me. I got a TV, an 1080p TV that was amazing. I think we still have it, actually. But it's been like a 15 years or something since then. But that was, suddenly I was able to, see, that's what I was talking about, the Prothean data disk that you get from the pyramid. I was able to see all those icons all of a sudden very clearly, because you could play it. I don't know what resolution the game is running at, but you can then set the Xbox to be 1080p or something like that, if you had the right cable for it, obviously. And it was amazing, and looks great. You don't really notice it in the Legendary Edition, but in the original version of the game game had really bad texture pop-in, but it was really high quality. So you would open your squad menu, for example, and look at Rex's face, and it would look really blurry, and then it would load in after 20 seconds or something. It would load in the actual texture, but it looked really good. I want to say it would still look quite good, not just at the time. But you have to keep in mind that it was made for Xbox 360, and that was such a low power machine compared to so many consoles. Like nowadays, they're still selling laptops with 8 gigabytes of memory, and we would still tell you, like, that's terrible, you should get at least 16 if you want to be able to do work on it or play games. But I believe the 360 had half a gigabyte of memory, and somehow it had to run, you know, AAA games at up to 60 frames per second. So honestly, any developer that's able to get something running on it, they pulled some real miracles. And there's some real interesting stuff about designing games with those different restrictions and how you can save on performance while trying to, how would you say, like, make sure your art, you make the most of your art style and put as much detail and stuff as you can, while still having it run really efficiently. And it feels like some of that's been lost a little bit recently, but I don't know. Okay, there's a Rachni in there, and then there's a bunch of Cerberus people spread around. That we want to try and kill. Okay, let's see what we can do. I should get... Oh. Oh, that's not gonna end well for me. Dang. We should definitely try and knock people over, lift them up. Let's do that. Let's do sabotage. Yes. Flashing lights warning for sure. What about my pistol? Okay. She's dead, at least. Okay. Yeah. Great trick of the overload the shield and also lift her up in the air.
You must die.
You must die. Cerberus sniper, so, oh, yeah. Yes, that worked. Keep in mind, those snipers can usually one-hit kill me. Technician. Oh, that didn't work on him? There, he has very little health. Alright, and then there is, unfortunately, he'll turn hostile. Eliminated the threat at this facility. Look at that, though. I'm like at half health and I'm poisoned.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Other bases on this world that we can go investigate. Do they have back rooms here? No, they've locked this off. There's no lootable containers. That's fine. I assume there will be 2 more bases on this planet. Maybe one with husks, one with Thorian creepers. Okay, well, our health will regen automatically over time. We can look at the... Oh, squad! We had leveled up. Let's put a point in singularity. And what else is good? First aid is good, but also barrier. Lift. Oh, it's just Liara. I'm sorry, I missed that part. Also, I can give her the Spectre pistol. And Garrus, you've got a good sniper. And so does Shepard, so I don't need the Spectre sniper rifle, really. Yeah, we're good like that. I have to check the map. We're down here. And there's something we can do over there, and then there's facility there. Yeah, that seems to be the play. Here it is, a crashed probe. And we can go and salvage it. Probably has some weapon upgrades in it. Yeah, not bad. And then kind of go northeast to the next research lab. Oh, we can already see it from here. Almost close enough to start shooting at those turrets. Yeah, okay, they're shooting at me, so... Yeah, let's assume that's good enough. Very good. I had already forgotten about the heavy turrets defending the bases. Here we go. Again, rather big empty room at first. And a hallway. Oh, these are also arachni. They're just the little bugs. Well, let's just shoot at them.
Enemy is everywhere!
Not good. There's one on that side too. Commando. This guy needs to go. This guy needs to get knocked on his ass. Because he's got shotguns. I'm not happy with shotguns. Yes, okay. There's someone right behind me. He's gone. Anyone else? I bet you there's a sniper still back here. Yes.
You must die!
How did that both miss? There we go. There. No more shields. Ooh. Almost got her shot off. You've eliminated the threat at this facility. Continue to one of the other nearby labs.
What horrors Cerberus will have waiting for us at the next base. It's over now.
It's over now. Well, and similarly to last time, there's nothing else to look at. Okay, I glitched the Mako somehow. If there is one thing I would change about this game, it's that warning message about having the Mako be parked on level terrain stays on screen for way too long. Very nice skybox here too. See the clouds and the light rays coming through. Okay, right over that hill is the last base. At least the last one on this planet. And yet again, there's some more turrets. There we go. Okay, we're in the building. This time it's, oh yeah, Thorian creepers. What if we go around this side? There. Go, go, go. One dead. There we go. See, sometimes you can... Some objects can be thrown in the air. Ooh, he's on fire. Literally. Cerberus Commando? Come on. Okay, overload. And lift. He's dead. One more. I think we may have gotten the sniper inadvertently with their grenade. Sabotage. There. Great work, everyone. Creepers. There. Clever use of a couple powers. Oh, and glitching them in the floor, apparently.
One last stop.
And they're all
Shepard.
dead.
We owe Kahoku that much. All clear.
Oh, here's Kahoku's body. You check for a pulse, but find none. Admiral Kahoku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Oh, goddess. It's Admiral Kahoku.
Cerberus must have tracked him down.
And there are a few containers we can open. Turian light armor. And there's another one around this corner. Oh, two even. An amp and a tool, an omni tool. I'll check those in just a second. There's even more stuff to decrypt here. Lots and lots of Phoenix armor, which we know isn't that good. Oh. It's the wrong button.
You're good to go.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Phoenix armor for everybody. Which I can show you isn't particularly good. It is not something better for anyone, so I'll sell them all. And I'll buy some light armor, maybe. Chameleon tool, logic arrest tool is the same as he has. And the amps. No, we've got good biotic amps as well. So, get rid of those as well. That's all there is on this planet of Binthu. Let's immediately see... Oh no, I've got to go to the Citadel for that, really. Well, let's make a stop at the Citadel. That is it for the action on this episode. I will be going to the Citadel. In the next episode, we'll do a follow-up to this quest. Because there is still more of Cerberus to track down. But I want to go see if I can go get some good armor. Because I kept telling you that I figured at the Citadel with Morlan or someone else might have the right stuff for us. But I still didn't go. I eventually found good Quarian armor and good human armor. So I hadn't actually bothered to go shopping anywhere. Wow, there's no NPCs shopping here. It's just a couple of ones you can't interact with behind the counters. That's rather weird.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Standard items. And then, let's see. Geth Armory license. Oh, that's cool, actually. No, nothing else. Okay. Warlord 5 heavy armor for Krogan. Not very good at all. Well, so much for that, Morlan. What about the expat? Does he sell anything?
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Also, I asked Morlan about standard items instead of non-human armors, and I found Krogan armor in there, so that's a bit odd, isn't it? Assassin light armor is not as good as what Liara has. Okal's Combine license. Grenade upgrade. Armax Arsenal license. Okay, well that's still something good, I guess. And then at the Presidium, the financial district, there was that Hanar that we can also buy items from. There's a side quest over there, but I'm ignoring it right now. Because I just want to talk to the Emporium shopkeeper.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Yes.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Let's see. Phoenix 4 light armor? No thanks. 2 licenses, so we'll get those. Well, maybe in the next main story area we can go to, they'll have some good stuff. I know we can buy... There's another Hanhard where we can buy stuff from there. Here's this little side quest.
To tell me what my husband would want.
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake.
We can talk to them.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
They're obviously both very heated about that.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
Well, so it's not something you should ideally get involved with, but I know either way it ends up fine. But you could also say it's a 1 in 50 chance versus a 1 in 300 chance.
For what it's worth, I think you should consider undergoing the therapy.
I don't care what you think. Who are you anyway? It's my child. It's my decision.
Wouldn't your husband have wanted to give the baby a better chance than he had?
But what if it ends up killing a child who would never have developed the condition? What then?
Then you'll know you did all you could to keep your baby safe. That's all you can do.
Don't you understand? I can't lose this baby. This is all I have left of him.
And you and that baby are all I have left of Jacob. I can't lose you. Either of you. Not after this.
Then why didn't you just say that instead of yelling at me?
I was scared. I'm sorry.
If it means that much to you, if you trust that it's the right thing, I'll do the therapy. Thank you so much. I guess we needed an outside person to talk some sense into both of us.
And there we go. There's no wrong way to approach that quest. It's just what you feel like doing.
Commander, Caden here. Please like and subscribe.